Hi everyone, welcome back to my Beach Angel Tarot Shop. I'm here to do a happy Halloween special reading for everyone for the Halloween season 2019. If we are getting a lot closer to the Halloween, I wanted to wait a little while till we got a little bit closer to the holiday, and I'm feeling guided to do this reading for everyone today. I'm going to open the reading with the Halloween Oracle by Stacey DeMarco. Just going to be pulling a card for everyone. I will be offering a limited amount of these readings in my Etsy shop. I will put a link to them below. It is the only reading along with a few downloads in my shop that are active in my shop right now. All my other readings are deactivated at this time, and I will only be offering specials between now and probably a little after New Year's. At that point, I hope to be reopening the shop, okay, with all of the readings. So that being said, just stay tuned for specials for Halloween, for Christmas, and for New Year's. So I'm focusing on everyone, the law of attraction, general reading for Halloween. Happy Halloween to everyone. It's one of my favorite holidays, of course. So we're going to see what's coming for everyone. Focusing on the energies for Halloween 2019. And here we have the message. And oh my gosh, I love it. And I don't have the booklet, so I'm not going to be reading it. And I just felt it was going to be a very simple, simplistic message anyway. And so it is. And we have the witch, and we are doing this reading is actually called the Witch's Read. And it says the earthly weaver of the worlds. And she's encompassing this big fireball here between her hands. And so we can definitely see that there is a lot of passion, yielding. I'm hearing yielding a lot of power. You're yielding a lot of power. So for some, I get a sense here, this could be energy healing. Maybe you're working on with Reiki or something like that. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. But the message for everyone is that you yield a lot of power. You may be more powerful than you are even knowing. So I love how that came out. It's just a little confirmation, a little nod, and a wink to the energies that we are in. And so the witch is appearing here, and we are reading the Witch's Read, which is the witch within us all, right? Halloween, I'm trying to think. Halloween lands in Scorpio, and this is bringing up a lot of Sagittarius energy, for the obvious. The card that fell out is the Five of Cups. Just wanted to make note of it. Five of Cups is all about disappointment. Even though this is the Five of Cups, I'm getting a sense of remembrance just from the visual on it. She's at the gravesite with, I'm getting like a memorial energy. Oh, okay. They're saying, it's kind of like funny. Memorializing your past disappointments, paying homage to them, burying them, burying them and giving them flowers. Your past disappointments. Okay, that's interesting. Because it's, put that to rest, put that phase, those fives are changes, they're challenges. Five of Cups is disappointment, but she has buried them, she's put them to rest, and she's paying in remembrance to them, being respectful, respecting them, because they're saying they served you well. These disappointments, these challenges that you've been through, they have served you well. And it's like now this is like feeling like with the Sag, it's feeling like the Queen of Wands. It's like, how they call the Queen of Wands card like the badass, badass bitch card. But in a good way. It's like you're on fire now. And it's like everything you touch, doesn't, literally burn, but it like turns to gold. So there has been a phase or a, cycle in your life where you've been through a lot of disappointments, you've been through a lot of emotional upset, changes and challenges, things that caused that, and it's time to bury that now and to, they're saying, lay it to rest. You can honor that period because it has served you well, and you're transforming that now into this. So very interesting how that all came out. So that is our opening message. I love that. Like I said, I'm doing a limited amount of these. And when I say limited, it is very limited, like 5 to 7 maybe between now and Halloween. And so I have a link to my Etsy shop, and it is like the only reading that's active in there, and there's like 3 downloads. If someone needs an angel message, I may leave those on throughout the winter, just in case someone needs a message. But you know, you can always visit my YouTube channel. You can always visit. There are thousands of amazing readers on YouTube. It's unbelievable. So yeah. But anyway, that is our opening message. So we have like the Queen of Wands feeling in this witch, and there's a lot of passion. There's a lot of energy you're creating. So I'm focusing on the reading itself. It is a 10 placement reading. Okay, they're telling me to cut it right here. Okay. And we have the witch. So the witch, who are you right now? We could see an energy that you're in. You've transformed past disappointments, past emotional upsets and challenges, you know, into this passionate, you know, you've what is the word, transformative? But there's a it was like an alchemical kind of process. There was another word that wanted to come, but it's eluding me. But this is the energy that you're in, and so you're starting this phase. You're starting Halloween in this very passionate, very powerful, more powerful than you may know, kind of Queen of Wands, badass biatch type of energy, which is in a good way, not a bad way, in a good way. You know, you're going to be able to get things done. Okay. So who you are right now outside of those energies is the Ten of Pentacles. Oh gosh, I love it. And I instantly, with the feel of all this other, I instantly feel a few things here. This can encompass for everyone a little differently. But for the general message, I feel like you're really standing in your power. You're really... it's a sense of value. Ten of Pentacles to me is a card of property. It's a card of things that we value, things that we respect. Like if you had a piece of property, you value it. You want to take care of it. You want to make sure your taxes are paid. You pay attention to it. You feed it. They're saying you feed it energy. And so you're feeding yourself that energy. And this is who you are. It's like a very... who you are right now is like a very well-maintained investment property energetically, but you are holding yourself in that very would it be like, it'd be like beachfront property. They're telling, there's like, I got this like landslide of conversation going on. It's like there's a word for that too. I keep these little words keep eluding me. Like if you had high value property. So you're seeing yourself, who you are right now is that high value property. It's like the ocean front or the high rise, the penthouse, you know. You're seeing yourself in that very sought after spot energetically, and you're reveling in that, and you're feeding that energy, you're fueling it, you're paying attention to it, you're taking very good care of it, you're valuing it. So this is the overall general message energetically of who you are. For some people, this can literally mean you're buying, selling, or changing homes, property, buying or investing in real estate. The feeling that is within you in that like manner of who you are can be manifesting outwardly. So you could be making money by investments. It could be property. It could be other things. But you're becoming very financially savvy as well. Is who you are right now. So very beautiful message. Ten is also the Wheel of Fortune. I don't want to get too far into that, but they were saying 10 was important. And it could be because we are in the 10th month, and that's just an important time frame for us right now. More of this could reveal itself coming forward. Okay, so that's who you are energetically. High value. You're high value, let's put it that way. So the owl, wisdom for the witch, something that you need to know for this Halloween. Oh, wow, this is beautiful. This is the star. Is that you are the star. This is very angelic. It's like the angelic star, reaching for the stars. And you're going to be able to reach your destination is a word that's coming out. Aspirations, the things that you aspire to be. And it's kind of like, you know, you're seeing yourself in this high valued energy. And in doing so, it's allowing you to more easily obtain those aspirations, is the word. You know, it's like your destination, yes, but it's the things that you aspire to be and to become. So through this, what they want you to know, the wisdom for you in this Halloween season, is that you're going to be able to be that star, whatever that looked like for you, and what may have seemed out of reach. Also, the star for me, and this may be for a select few, is also about a truth revealed. So there may also be a truth revealed. Maybe it's an aha moment about yourself, or maybe it has been something that you've been wanting to find out, but it is like, it's something that gets revealed to you. It just suddenly appears, you know, in the darkness there. It's just shining for you to see. And it's just like that aha moment, and becomes ever so obvious. And it's like an apparition, they're saying, and it just appears to you. And so it may be, it's like one of those things, like when you're looking at one of those puzzles and it has two-sided face to it, and the way you look at it, all of a sudden it appears. That's how they're showing me. This just sort of becomes very glaringly obvious in a very soft, mutable way about how we focus our eye and our gaze on something, and something's just going to kind of appear like an apparition to you. Some people may actually get a vision or see some, spirit in some way, but this is about something that is meant to be revealed to you at this time and space, because they're taking this back to the Wheel of Fortune, and it's about time and destiny, and it's also going to bring you something advantageous as well. But there's going to be just something that softly appears just as your focus would change in one of those puzzle picture things. I think you know what I'm talking about. There's a name for them, but I don't know what they are. But that's kind of how it's just going to come. And then you're going to be like, wow, that was just good. Was it there all along? You know what I mean? So you kind of awaken to something that is a truth that you need to know. Okay? So that is the message that they want you to know. So it's going to be like a soft reveal, if you will, but it's going to be very obvious. You're going to be able to see it. The costume, how others are seeing you at this time. Who are you to others? Two of Swords. Interesting one. The Two of Swords to me is, I just want to see what this one, she's holding a little antenna on a building. Or like a cross. You know what it looks like to me? It looks like a wind vane, or maybe it is a lightning post. Someone that, Two of Swords to me is kind of a complicated one, because I always read it as how the cards are around it, and how you're seen to others. I feel like a little bit, I don't want to say invisible, but because she's very visible here, but she's high up. She's higher up on this building. It's kind of like looking to be struck by lightning. It's like she's holding this weather vane on top of this building, and it's almost like a little daring, like, why would you go up there it looks like there's lightning, right? And it's like, why would you go up there holding that weather vane? It's like you're looking to be inspired, or you're looking to be chosen. You're looking to be, looking to be chosen, looking to be struck by something. Maybe it is that you're looking to be struck by the truth of a situation, like have that inspiration. It feels like inspiring, but a little bit edgy in its feeling to me, because the visual is what is actually talking to me more than the Two of Swords. Because the Two of Swords, like I said, is one of those cards where I don't just instantly read it with a tarot meaning. I go with the placements around it. And because we're talking about the star, we're talking about something that's higher up, and she's high up on a building holding like a weather vane or a lightning bolt rod, or one of those things that, that kind of scatter the lightning. I feel like there is a sense here that others are seeing you in that light. A little bit maybe edgy, a little bit risky. willing to take risks others would not be willing to take, kind of questioning what it is that you're doing, and to a degree, I think others may be questioning. They may see something as a little dangerous or edgy that you're doing, and they're questioning that. So I just wanted to read it intuitively, and that's what it's telling me. So in regards to that, you may be certain what you're doing. I kind of feel that split there. You may be certain what you're doing, but they're like they can't figure it out. So in that aspect, there is that uncertainty, because Two of Swords can talk about uncertainty. So they're thinking, they're uncertain about what you're doing, but I feel like you are certain about what you're doing. So that's how they're seeing you. A little bit uncertain in your choices and your decisions, a little bit edgy, but I feel you are certain that you do know. Maybe you're feeling that's the only way to reach this aspiration is to really put yourself out there. Take those risks, this is the only way to elicit change, to go and meet it head on, like you would be if you took a rod out into the lightning, right? It's like, hey, let's get this over with. There's a sense here of that, and you're there to meet that energy instead of like hiding from it, right? You're kind of putting yourself there, and others are like, what are you doing? Okay. But I feel you're certain and they're uncertain about it. So that's how you're being seen by others. And this could have to do, again, if you're moving or if you're relocating or you're starting a new business. This could be a business venture or something that you've invested in. And to you, it feels risky, yes, but you're ready to take that. You're ready to kind of throw yourself into the mix, so to speak. And others are like, wow, what are you doing? That kind of thing. The candy bag, a sweet treat coming to you before Thanksgiving. Number 4, we have the Page of Cups. And the Page of Cups, to me, especially in a placement like this, is a sweet treat, is very artistic. It's a new artistic endeavor. And this can be something that is heartfelt. It's really, you really feel this endeavor. This is something that, this could be art therapy. This could be, some sort of hobby, something like that. So this is very creative and artistic, and it's very emotionally heartfelt is what I feel is coming. Now this can also be new feelings. This can be an offer of new feelings as well. But as for your energy, I feel it has to do with artistic endeavors. Creativity, sensitivity, that type of thing. The Tombstone, a message from your ancestors. Knight of Wands. Night. I'm getting it like night, like the night again, like with the star. Knight of Wands, a fire in the night. Fire in the night. There's a song that's kind of coming to me. And they usually come to me fully after I'm done with the reading, but is it Witchy Woman? It might be Witchy Woman, like the lyrics in Witchy Woman. It's like the light in the dark. So it's because the wand is that fire, right? Is this, and you can see the background is dark. It's like you're that light in that dark. You're the light in the darkness. It's like the campfire. It's like you're the like if you were out in the dark and you lit the campfire, it's like you're that light. You're the light in the darkness. That is their message. That is the message from your ancestors. And of course, the Knight of Wands talks about moving, traveling, that type of thing. And it talks about energies that are in and out and impulsive. But I feel like they're telling you that you are, again, the light in the dark. You are the star. You are the light in the dark. You are the star. You are the campfire. And you are the lighthouse, right? And I feel like that it could be the Witchy Woman. I'm not sure. The little lyrics I was hearing, I'm going to Google them, and I will link it below when I get it. But that is the message that's coming up here. And that there will be rushes of things are going to speed up. I feel like a sense of passionate movement coming for you. And I'm really drawn to these claws coming out here. And I feel protection. I definitely feel like there's protection here with the claws coming out and I'm guided to the teeth and the fangs. So I feel like you have, they're saying to you they have your back in spirit and you are protected, but you are the light. You are the light in the dark. You are the lighthouse. You are the star. And again, this could be a sense of something also being revealed to you. Maybe, again, it may be something about yourself. You may be seeing yourself differently. You may be now seeing yourself as that star. But again, it's a sense of seeing something that has been, something is being illuminated that was once in the dark. Fully seeing what you've been dealing with, okay? And that you are protected. And for some, again, this could be about moving and traveling. And I feel like a sense of things speeding up, acceleration. The pumpkin, how to be more creative this fall. 8 of Swords. So it's a sense of containing something. 8 of Swords talks about being stuck. But I feel like containing something. They're saying defining something is important with this for creativity. 8 is the number is important. It's like, this could be creating boundaries. This could be creating boundaries around your time, but it's defining something because she's defined by this cage. It could be defining yourself too. How do you define yourself? Do you see yourself as not creative? It's about really looking at, if you feel stuck creatively, you're defining yourself as not creative, you know. And it's like, how are your thoughts letting this be free, or how are your thoughts allowing you to think outside the box? So defining yourself as a creative, defining yourself as an artist is what's going to be important here for you. So it's how you look at it, how you think about yourself, allowing yourself out of that box is what they're saying. If you already feel like you're not creative, if you already feel like you are creative, it's about defining the boundaries. It's about fine-tuning something. And also I'm getting to how you display something, how you package something is also important here. Like, what do you wrap that with? And an element of surprise, because this is a cage, you can see in it, you can see what's in that package. So there's something here about making it an element of surprise, like wrapping it in a way that you don't know what it's in there. That could be for Christmas, or if you're doing something with that, like that kind of thing. Changing the appearance of something. So there's many different ideas, and so this could be for different people that is important for you, but those are the messages that I'm getting. The Black Cat, will you be lucky? Knight of Swords, that was in reverse. Knight of Swords is an edgy energy, but it was in reverse. So, and again, it's the night time. And the Knight of Swords talks about edgy energy, fast moving, erratic, harsher energies. But it was in reverse. I feel like this is pretty neutral in its energy. I feel like it's kind of calmed something down. If you feel like you've had bad luck, I feel a sense of, I don't feel like a lot of massive luck, and I don't feel like a lot of unluck. You know, like it's not like you're going to be unlucky, but I don't feel like you're going to be like hugely lucky. Okay. I just feel like if that's an area where you have felt like you've had bad luck, I feel like it will improve, but you're not going to like have a huge swing of, you know, winning the lottery or something, you know, like for a lot of money or something. I feel like there's just like an evening out and a neutrality here. The Moon, a message about your psychic abilities. 4 of Pentacles. Grounded. So I'm getting grounded. The root chakras coming up is important here. So staying grounded, staying humble in your abilities, but a need to kind of, I don't want to say come back down, because, you know, we want our crown chakra, we're open, but if we're too ungrounded, so there, with this placement, there is a need to ground. There's a need to have a feeling of security. Because when you're not having that sense, it's harder to tune in, it's harder to connect. So grounding and security is coming up for us with that one. And the cauldron, will you be tricked or treated in your love life? And we have the King of Swords. So for some, you could be dealing with an air sign person. If that's the case, they're going to be forefront in your life. An air sign time frame could be important. We are going to be in Scorpio in Halloween. However, the King of Swords indicates boundaries. It talks about rationality. It talks about taking control of our thoughts. And Spirit is saying taking control of your language, your communication skills, communicating maturely. So I feel like that's going to be an energy that's important for you. It's not to be that you're tricked or treated here. It depends on which way you fall, I feel. So this could be a treat if somebody has been communicating harshly, and that could be where the luck's coming in here too, because this is a harsh energy, right? Somebody's kind of calming things down a bit and communicating more rationally versus harshly or erratically, right? So in that aspect, you would be treated. And if somebody has already communicated emotionally, they may become very cold. They may become colder, and then thus you would be tricked. So it would be on the edge of that you fall. So if you're already having bad miscommunications and having a hard time communicating, I feel you will be treated. And if you are already had good communication, you may find this going back with the other and having, more colder communication. So I feel like 50-50, but I feel more like it's going to be a more calmer, rational, mature way of communicating versus a harsher, colder energy. And for some, you could be dealing with an air sign. Boo, a surprise, the unexpected, and it is 3 of Cups. Oh, I like this one. It's like, what I'm getting? The 3 little birds. What is that song? There's another song I'm getting. I don't think it's Don't Worry, Be Happy. It's not that one. There's another one. I'll find it and link it as well. But there is an energy here of things kind of coming together. Reunion, happiness, celebration. This ultimately talks about reunion and soul family. So the unexpected thing is getting together with people that, maybe you already know, or you're yet to meet in your soul family, your soul connection, but are coming together. Our undercurrent and our superpower for Halloween, and it is the 4 of Wands, so it's to celebrate your life. This is 11/11 too, with the 4 of Wands, but to me it's a celebration. And so your superpower is to celebrate your life. Really revel in your happiness, revel in and celebrate who you are. Celebrate your value. Celebrate your past, the 5 of Cups that fell out earlier, because it's brought you to where you're at. It's it's made you more determined. It's made you more fiery, if you will. It's made you realize who you are, and to be able to reveal that, it's like just you kind of coming out and the light shining on you and you being seen. So this is about you being seen as well and celebrating that. Don't be afraid to celebrate your happiness, celebrate your successes, celebrate your value and who you are and who you've become. It's a very beautiful reading. And like I said, I will put a link to this one below. And in a private reading, I go into more detail. Sometimes I pull more cards if I need to. But I want to wish everyone a happy Halloween. And I will see you moving forward for the holiday special readings that I offer. Angel blessings to everyone. Oceans of love. Happy Halloween.